Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid Podcast. Welcome back to another video. Now on today's video, guys, we're going to be building up towards tomorrow's huge match against Atlético Madrid in the Copa del Rey at the Camp Nou, in which Barcelona, they're going to be looking to overturn a 4-0 deficit that we did experience in the first leg at the Metropolitano. Is the comeback possible? Do you believe, can Barcelona overturn that deficit and make a comeback? We're going to be talking about it in today's video. We're going to be looking at the words of Hansi Flick, looking at the words of Yamal. The confidence is high. The belief is there. But is it possible? Is it realistic? We're going to be talking about it. But before I do, guys, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything is posted down below alongside the link to become a member. That way you guys can support the channel. I will appreciate it. And as always, guys, let's get started with the video. All right, guys, let's get started with the video. And let's start off first looking at the times in which Barcelona, they're going to be playing. Barcelona at the Camp Nou, you can see right here on the screen, we're going to be playing at 9 p.m. local time. And depending on where you're at, there are the different times. If you're all the way on the east of the world, you know, in Asia, Tokyo, super early in the morning, 5 a.m. If you're in Sydney in Australia, that's going to be at 7. If you're on the other side, if you're on the Western Hemisphere, if you're on the East Coast of the U.S., you're going to be looking at 3 p.m. If you're on the West Coast, then you're going to be looking at noon or more alongside the early afternoon times. Semifinal against Atlético Madrid. The confidence is there. The hype is there, I believe. But I want to start off by looking at the words from Hansi Flick. I want to be sharing you guys the audio of his press conference, as he did have a lot to say, and we're going to be diving in and analyzing his quotes. Starting off, Hansi Flick talks about the upcoming match against Atlético Madrid. Let's start it.
Well, we always want to play like our style, like Barca plays. So at the end, it could also be so. It's the same like the same answer like before. So it's for me. We think about that. We think about all the things that could happen, would maybe give us maybe an advantage. But at the end, we have to see also that we are playing the last 2 games really good, especially against Villarreal. And Villarreal is also a top team. We know that Atletico plays a little bit different. I think
That's
for
true.
most important thing, we have to play, how I said before, as a unit. So also against the ball, everyone has to be included in this, playing against them. When we lose the ball, we have to directly press them, and so we have to take pressure on them. This is what I want to see from the team, to win the 1-against-1 situation, and to make it not easy for them, also to play out, also to win the ball. In this, especially with teams with a perfect transition, it's not good to lose the ball. So we have to keep the ball.
And right there, Hansi Flick, he touched upon the point of, what to expect from the match. Barcelona, they have to start off super intense. They have to start with intensity. They have to make sure that we're on the front foot from the get-go. We have to put Atlético Madrid under pressure. As he said, everyone as a unit pressuring, winning the ball backs, and winning their individual duels. That's something that Barcelona, they're going to, look to start with. And the early goal is always going to be super, super key. If Atletico get that early goal, I think it's pretty much game over. Overturning a 5-goal deficit against a team of Atlético Madrid's quality, that's going to be extremely difficult. That's going to be, almost impossible. However, if Barcelona are able to start really well and get 1 or 2 goals within that first half, anything is possible. Not ruling it out. Continuing on, Hansi Flick talks about the team. Continues on.
To think about that. No, it's we also have to play smart, but with this hunger to make it happen. So this is what I want to see from the team. I think we saw in the last game against Villarreal, we saw a totally different team. So everyone was fighting, and we have a lot of dynamic, a lot of intensity in our game. This is what we have to do also tomorrow, and play like a team, play like one unit, and this is maybe especially for tomorrow the key.
So true. We have to play a fine line between being really really intense, but being not so ultra aggressive that you commit careless mistakes and leave yourself exposed in the back. In the back, Barcelona, we already played a super aggressive high line. We play with intensity. We invite that risk of opening ourselves up at the back, and so we're gonna have to be ultra careful, absolutely perfect defensively, not allowing Atletico Madrid to hit on the counter or try to have a cheeky set piece and concede in that manner. Hansi Flick, he talks about players who are going to be pivotal, and the player who's going to be pivotal is Pedri. He's most likely going to start. He's going to have a huge role in the match, and he's going to have an absolute masterclass if Barcelona are able, if we are, going to go through.
We have to also to manage this. This is the moment, and we have so more matches after that. But I know this match is so important. So good to have him, and then we see how long he can play.
1000%. Hansi Flick, he says, we want to make the impossible possible.
I think everyone knows what happens tomorrow. So we have 4 goals behind, and so we want to make the impossible possible. So this is our goal for tomorrow. We all know that it's not easy, but at the end we never give up, and we start this match. Important is that, of course, that we have a clean sheet. Of course, this is very important, but also believe in our strengths, believe that we can do it.
1000%. What's crazy is some of the posts from the Barcelona account and also some of the players, guys, if things backfire, the memes are gonna go absolutely crazy. But the last quote and the last video that I want to share with you guys is in regards to Lamine Yamal. This was after the match against Villarreal, in which he got the hat trick. He speaks about this comeback, and I want to share with you guys really quickly.
Ho donarem tot, jo crec que tot és possible i sortirem amb tot. Necessitem l'ajuda d'aquesta gent i nosaltres ho donarem tot. I és possible la remuntada.
Bueno, avui era un test semblant al que podem tenir dimarts, no? Un equip bastant semblant, també de Champions, crec que l'equip ha estat molt bé i...
Eric Garcia was not going to be involved in tomorrow's match.
Sempre és
A
possible.
huge miss.
Sí que és veritat que és un partit complicat, però sempre és possible. Si ells en van ficar 4 gols, doncs nosaltres també podem i crec que hem d'anar a lluitar.
Precisely so. If they can do it, we can do it as well. And I want to share with you guys these posts, because look at these posts from the Barcelona accounts. We want to make the impossible possible. March 3rd of 2021, a comeback that took us to the Copa Final. We won that as well under Ronald Koeman, in which we smashed Athletic Club 4-0 in the final. The famous, the greatest comeback in sports history, PSG versus Barcelona in the Camp Nou, March 8th of 2017. I still remember that day, guys. I remember sitting on my couch watching that match, and after Barcelona scored the sixth goal, I was running in circles around my room. That's how excited and crazy I was of witnessing that match. Barcelona overcoming a 4-0 deficit with the away goal and PSG scoring, Barcelona to score 6. The greatest comeback in the history of sports. You have the comeback, Barcelona versus AC Milan, absolute Messi dominant in that match as well. And this match I didn't watch, but the Barcelona comeback against Atlético Madrid in 1997, March the 12th. A couple more quotes from Barcelona right here. This one right here. If Barcelona aren't able to get a positive result, this is going to be all over social media. 90 minutes or more are very long in the Spotify Camp Nou. Why post this? Real Madrid, they posted something similar, and they got absolutely clowned when they lost against Arsenal in the Bernabeu, in the Bernabeu. Now, I don't think that Barcelona are going to lose tomorrow against Atletico Madrid. I believe that Barcelona are going to win. I think we're going to put in a dominant performance. Whether that's enough to take us over the line, I don't know. I'm confident in the team. And all I ask for tomorrow, guys, is regardless of what happens on whether Barcelona go through or not in the tie, I want to see a good performance. I want to see the team play with intensity, put in a great performance in a big match, be solid defensively, and go at it. Show hunger, show desire to win the match. Whether we achieve it or not, that's okay. But I want to see the intent. I want to see the play from Barcelona be great. And whether that happens or not, we're going to see tomorrow. These are some quotes from the players. You can see it right here. Starting off with Dani Olmo. We will strive to turn it around with all you culés at home at the Spotify Camp Nou. We won't give up. Eric Garcia says, return leg to come at the Spotify Camp Nou. We'll be going for it. You can be sure of that. Lamine Yamal will give everything. The comeback is possible. If there is a team that can come back, it's us. Rafinha. Rooney, never lose hope. Just when you think it's over, God will find a way. Kubarsi, we are going to give it our all with our fan support who are always there for us. Flick, it's not over. We will fight for 90 minutes to reach the final. Martin, we believe we can come back. If anyone can, it's us. The comeback is there. The club has spoken. The players have spoken. The lineup for tomorrow's match, the players that we're going to be counting on, that is also going to be key. I want to be sharing you guys the lineup in which Barcelona, they're going to be looking to field for tomorrow's match. Foot Mob is predicting Joan Garcia in goal, Balde, Gerard Martin, Pau Cubarsí, and Jules Koundé in that back line. Dani Olmo, Pedri in the base of that midfield. Up top, Rafinha, Fermin Lopez, Lamine Yamal, and Ferran Torres. I believe Marc Bernal starts in this match. I don't believe Dani Olmo starts. I could even maybe see Barcelona go ultra offensively and have Jules Koundé in that back line. Or instead of Gerard Martin, you see Ron Araujo and Joao Cancelo in the right back spot. Those are two options that Hansi Flick has at his disposal. But then at the same time, I see Hansi Flick also keeping those cards in his back pocket, looking maybe, in the second half, and if he needs to affect the play. That's something that he can definitely have. But Atlético Madrid, they're going to be looking to make things super difficult, get a goal, and just end the tie. That's what they're going to be looking to do. Barcelona looking to make that comeback, to create history, to create magic. One of the players that we're not going to be able to count on is Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski, unfortunately, will be missing tomorrow's match. He picked up an injury in the recent game against Villarreal, knock. He's been diagnosed with a fracture of his left eye socket. It's not ideal. We want as much firepower as possible for tomorrow's match. But we're going to be talking about Lewandowski's future in another video. I want to particularly focus on the game against Atlético Madrid, tomorrow's match in the Copa del Rey. And I ask you guys, how are you guys feeling ahead of that match? Are you guys confident that Barcelona can win? Are you confident that Barcelona can advance into the final of the Copa del Rey? The confidence is there. The belief is there. Barcelona, they have the talent. They have the qualities in order to make that possible. We know Atletico Madrid's record against Barcelona. It's not great. Let's make it happen, boys. Let's create history. Let's get the job done. I want to hear your predictions down below, guys. Are we creating history? And I'll see you guys there. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.
Cuando me muera no quiero nada de tu vida.